Hello, Cancer. 1111 Tarot here. Mama D coming at ya. Let's see what Cancer's energy is going to be for the month of December. Now, keep in mind, everything here are major arcanas in this one deck. There are no minors and there are no court cards. And that is because I want the strongest energy in the very center with great spirit. So this is divine information that starts off with the strongest energy crossing the path of Cancer, embracing Cancer. Ooh, tree of life. Wow. Spiritual awakening. Very important. This will be life-changing. Something in December brings you a great deal of understanding and enlightenment. This is absolute wisdom and knowledge. This is incredible energy. All right, let me understand. Let's go over here in the mind concept. What is this that let's turn the deck in the upright. What is this for my beautiful Cancer in December that is so enlightening? Show me this. What is this new knowledge? Whoa. Whoa. You've got a great amount of information coming in, my dear. Hold on. I'll claim your cards off the floor. So, these are in reverse. Page of Cups and Eight of Cups. As well as, you've got the World card. Okay, I was told to turn these in the upright. They weren't meant to be. Okay, Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Something, whatever this was, I will give this to you straight up. Yep. Okay. I feel like there was something new and you were like, ooh, and it might have been something old, but it was renewed. And you were like, ooh, this looks so shiny and pretty. And you wore it, right? Maybe a ring, okay? I'm not talking a real ring, could be. But metaphorically, you wore this for a while. You tried it on. And Cancer, it turned your finger green. You were like, I can't wear that. So in that, it's because it wasn't giving you the satisfaction that you expected. And I believe that you closed that down and you have the Page of Cups going to the Page of Wands. So something that wasn't working out, it was kind of unexpected that you even pivoted in that direction. And as you went that direction, I feel like you started noticing things like, this is really holding my focus. Maybe things aren't feeling right. I feel like I might be distracted. I might feel distracted. And so you pivoted quickly, or you will. And that brings you back into balance where you're receiving again. You get back on track, if you will. It's like kind of like you were on this journey to go somewhere. And you kind of pulled your attention to the side and you ended up camping a little too long somewhere. And so you're back on the road again on this road trip of life. And there's something big because of that. You learned something very quickly, or you were tested for a second. But you recognized it quickly, and Cancer, you made this turn. Like you got back on the road to your life. Let me understand this growth, trust, and love over here in your emotional endeavor. The High Priestess, you followed your intuition. You started getting red flags. And you were like, wait a minute. This isn't going, this is getting deeper. And starting to, the path is breaking down. I don't think this is going to be a road much longer. I think I've made a not necessarily a wrong turn, but I went as far as I can go on this road. I'm going to go back to the main road in my life. So this was indeed a feeling of knowing. And yeah, 10 of Cups. It's because of you emotionally checked in. And you were like, wait a minute. This is my second house, right? And Your second house is all about, value. What is this bringing for value emotionally? And I say emotionally because emotional trial and error is on the board. And this is emotional. It's a water sign. It's 10 of Cups. So you did a check-in. You were like, is this bringing me satisfaction? And what was the growth from this? What is this in the growth position? Queen of Wands, power. You recognized if you were giving too much power, and that's at 6 of Pentacles. And if you were receiving back, you did. Because the Queen of Wands, she weighs things. She's like, does this equal this? If I give A, do I get B? Right? Is it enough? Is the juice worth the squeeze? All right, Virgo, let's go up into now the rewards of catching that in time to make sure you're back on track. Physical, like you didn't linger long. Physical and material world for beautiful Cancer. If I said Virgo, it's because we were on the Virgo placement here, which is really good that your intuition is very strong with that Queen of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is strategically planning. Jupiter expansion. Sagittarius philosophy. So the Queen of Wands is about your power. This is about expanding. It's connected to your spiritual belief. And that's what she did. She checked. Is this expanding my knowledge in any way? Is this expanding my feelings of satisfaction? Is this adding to my life, to the real estate in my world, right? My story. Is this contributing? And strategically, you were like, wait a minute, I've got to double check something. And let's look at your 5th house, your interplay. 6 of Wands, victory. Victory. You found a balance in it. Something about this endeavor where you saw you were going down this little path and it was just getting a weak way to go. Like it was like the trees were, the road was just getting weak. And you were like, ugh, it's getting unstable. And so you turned back, and in doing so, you got victory right away. And I feel that was a huge challenge for you because it was a very enjoyable trip while it was going good. But I think it went sour, and it was like a desperate chance to try to save it. Let's understand this. Aries, what was your experience? 2 of Cups. Yeah. I say, yeah. It's a battle within yourself. It is. And you worked through this battle, and you came to alignment with your higher self. And so you're like, oh, yes, I can see that path is something I might go on a picnic for, but obviously it's not the road to my success in life. So I'm going to pivot. Let's look at the spiritual success of all this in the month of December for my beautiful Cancer. Spiritual success, what's being cleansed? 12th house. House of sacrifice. Okay, hold on. I need to get your card. 8 of Wands. Communication. Let me get my headset back on, y'all. Hold on. I love you, Cancer, for waiting. Okay, so 8 of Wands. Oh, I really screwed this up. The cord is twisted. Hold on. I had to pause, Virgo, for a minute just to get the cord straightened out. All right, so you have this communication coming in and you're clearly getting the message. Because it's being cleansed. You're understanding this. And this is a house of sacrifice. You're like, I've got to let this go. And I don't have to give it all up. Like I said, I'll come back to this destination and have a wonderful picnic here because it's beautiful. It's very nature-like, right? All metaphoric. Let me see your renewal, your scorpionic energy House of Transformation, your 8th house. You have a little story here. Regret to the Ace of Cups. Look at the transformation. Cancer. You were like, oh, I kind of regret I came this far. But if you hadn't went that far, you would have never found that beautiful picnic area. Maybe, that's where you meet the love of your life. Or that's where you find the best agate ever if you're a rock hound, right? Ace of Cups, self-cup of love. You had to take a minute. You had to be like, yeah, I could be eaten by a bear if I keep going this direction. I'm going to take a self-cup of love. We're going to make a pivot here. Cancer, all about your life in your home with your close family. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. You have an 11 on 1111. That's a moment where the divine is saying you are mirroring your higher self. You are back on track. You have 2 11s. I've got goosebumps. This is coming in your way. And King of Cups, that is absolutely winning with your subconscious, reprogramming that subconscious. So maybe your subconscious was like trying to tell you, hey, we should go down this path. I've been there before. It feels familiar. There's something at the end. Let's go. And so you were following along, but your higher self was like, yeah, last time it's familiar because you went down this path and it was a trap. So you finally got in tune with your higher self and you mastered the subconscious programming and you've gotten back on track. And this being back on track, look at you. Queen of Swords, Truth Seeker. What else do you have? 2 of Swords. The decision, right? The fork in the road of what path to take. 7 of Wands, depending how far you've come. So you went back to protect how far you've come and got back on track. 4 of Pentacles, something holding back. Okay, I can stop. Sometimes I get carried away walking the deck because it tells a story. It does, of the subconscious. All right, let's continue. Let's get a little directional going on here of where you're going. So ancestors, we have the east, the south, the west, and the north. The south and the west are your midheaven. This is your south node, north node. Let me understand. Cancers, midheaven, please. Ancestors, for the highest good of Cancer. Please share at this time. And thank you for your guidance. Cancer in December, midheaven. Midheaven, and thank you. These don't go in reverse. Movement, yeah, in the right direction too. I feel you were at a dead end and you pivoted and now it's like nothing's holding you back. Do you know how fast this ostrich can run? Really fast, right? Let me see the continued midheaven line in the month of December. Woo. Oh, I have the whole deck upside down anyway. Follow the leader. Movement and follow the leader. You might see somebody set an example, and it could be on something that you see online. It could be somebody physically doing something. Somebody setting an example to you of Phoenix of the Rising, and you're grabbing it. Yes, messages you receive. And you're like, I can do it if they can do it. I know I can. I can do it if they can do it. Yes, you can do this. Inspire. South Node for Cancer. South Node for Cancer. In the month of December. And thank you. Field of Dreams with all those beautiful eggs. So, I will say this. I feel your challenge has been that you are a very strong creator. And not everything you have created has had acknowledgement. Didn't go your way, perhaps. So you planted a lot of seeds And you're just hoping one of them really takes off. And that could be in love, it could be in work, and it could be in family. You planted a lot of seeds hoping something comes to fruition. And so it's like you almost have, what I'm picking up on is a moment of pausing to reflect on all the seeds planted. And it almost causes a little insecurity for a second because you're like, wait a minute, I'm not seeing the plants from the seeds, but they're coming. So let's look at your north node. There's this little bit of doubt, but you've got victory all over the board. Commitment, stay true to you. Don't give up on the one that you keep coming back to that you can't let go of. There's something that you planted that you can't let go of. And this is talking about the commitment, the diligence, the due diligence, right? The discipline. Whether you felt like it or not, you went and watered that garden on a hot day, right? This is your commitment to yourself as well. Wow. This is gorgeous already. Let's get a little bit of advice for my beautiful Cancer in the month of December. Advice and thank you. I was told don't take it. It'll come out if it was meant to be. There's your energy, beautiful. Divine's here with you. Oh, somebody else got this card. And it's important you know, but I'm not sure who. All spirit wisdom. Message is coming in. Birds are all over. Birds, bird, bird. Bird, bird, birds. Or da 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 da. You've got information, and I'm talking wisdom coming to you. Follow the leader. It could be this message, legitimately. Talking about the fact that you stay committed to your dream. You have 10 of Cups, regaining your power, pivoting off that path. It's time to let that go. It's not for you. And that's the truth. The bird, truth, raven spirit. Your path is very beautiful, abundant. It's like an orchard. I don't see any fruit on these trees. They're barren. They're very sparse, right? This is where you come. This is where you're going. It is a path down a road of excellence. Few really understand this path. In fact, I feel this is your path alone. We do each take our own path. Yours is very, very, very abundant, and the message is coming. It's all about the expansion. Spirit guardian of summer. And we all love summer, right? We hold her deep in our heart. 37. Closing the cycle of life and starting new. Well, Cancer, I will tell you this. You have wishes coming true. You have this field of dreams with expansion. You are about to find that your footing becomes secure, that you just know you're on the right path. You won't need the validation. You may not even watch tarot after this. I don't know. But your intuition is spot on. The message is coming through to you that if you're still lingering down that little path that's a dead end and you are seeing the path crumble, it is not meaning to push forward. It is saying these are red flags. You know that this ground is unstable. Go back, build the foundation strong on your real path. And in that, you expand quite extensively because of your commitment. And it brings your field of dreams into real life. Take this as truth. You are on the right path, my love. You'll get there, I promise. And you do have a lot of blessings. Embrace your power and push through your doubt. Because you know and I know that when you're on the right path, it's calm. If you're overthinking, then guess what? You need to make the decision that brings a calmness of the mind. I'm here to keep it real. I love you so much, Cancer. I greatly do. I give you a ton of healing energy. I ask the divine to continue to hold your hand, as I do in my heart. I love you. To the moon and back. Until I read for you again.